everyone. Good evening and welcome to today's live session of the course Humanities Unplugged. So I'll share the link for the Mentimeter in the chat. You all can log in. Meanwhile, I'll share my screen. I'm just waiting for a few minutes so that your friends could log in too. Okay, in the last session we discussed about memes, right? So today also I have an interesting topic for you. It's movies. So today we are going to discuss about movies at length. I think some of you in the starting of the session said you wanted to discuss about movies, if I'm not wrong. And I said like I have a separate section, like session on movies. So I hope you will be into this. Okay, then I think we can begin the session. So let me start with the basic question. Why do you watch movies? We can go to the analysis part later. Just throw the immediate thought you get. Could be anything. Entertainment or to kill time or for to experience something. Okay, I'll again reshare the link for those who have joined the meeting now. Just let me know if you want the link again. Like if you want it to be resent. Entertainment, yes, of course. Form of entertainment, yes. Learn new things, true. Telepathy, okay. Lot of Vijay fans. Passionate about them. Yeah, true. We don't just watch movies for entertainment nowadays, right? We enjoy a specific set of movies. We have different genres of movies, and of course, we learn a lot of new things from movies. Yes, wonderful. Any more responses? You can even unmute yourself and talk also. Like, why do you watch movies? What is the impact you have? What is the relationship you
Just
have? Yes,
just a
yes.
way to kill time. Yeah.
Yeah, that is also there.
And then yeah, just like to learn. I mean, most movies they have like different perspectives. Some are based on real life events. Some give you a completely different perspective of a certain thing. Some inspire you to do things. So it's like movies influence you in many types of ways.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Akansha. Thank you for bringing that very important point. So we all agree, right? Movies do influence us, right? Yeah. So with that, I'll move to the next question. So which element do you notice first when you're watching a movie? I want you to
First
arrange.
character.
Yes, yes, Mahesh.
First characters.
Characters, okay, true. Characters are like very important to the movie, right?
Yeah, who they are acted.
Yeah, yeah. Who do we cast as a character? That is also there. Yeah, we'll come to that. Okay, so most of you have said story, okay, characters, visuals, performance, music. Okay, so all of you are agreeing to this way of ordering. Okay, it's changing. Let me wait. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, so all of you agree characters are very important than a story. Okay, okay, that's debatable. uh, yeah. But I feel like all of these aspects contribute to the success of the film, right? Because if the character is good, but the story is not well written, or vice versa, it affects. So it all these aspects add to the outcome of the movie. Agreed. Wonderful. So next, so yeah, like this is like a continuation to the first question. So rank these purposes of cinema in order of importance to you. Some of you said you learn new things. Some of you said it's just entertainment, or some of you said, yeah, imagination, fantasy, entertainment, education. Okay, so most of you think entertainment. Okay, then let me change your opinion by the end of the session. Okay. Okay. So all of you unanimously voted it's entertainment, imagination, fantasy, cultural memory, social critique, then education. Okay, wonderful. Then moving on to the next thing. So we discussed about popular culture, right? In the first few classes, I think 2 or 3 classes, we spoke about popular culture and how it influences our life. So do you agree?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mahesh?
Yeah, I'm agreeing that.
You agree with this? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mahesh. So you agree movies influence popular culture. So all of you are clear in this. Okay. With this, then let me take you to the next question. What is the first movie that comes to your mind when you hear the word popular culture? So we agree that movies influence popular culture and vice versa also. So we can think about some movie. Durandar? Okay, yeah. Nowadays it's getting viral, right? Even the music, the choreography, and a lot of people are creating these memes, right? When I am a spy in Pakistan. Yeah. Bahubali. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Kalki also there. Yeah. So the distinction between other movies and movies like Bahubali, or even you can take this cinematic universes like Marvel, DC. So yeah, Mission Impossible as well. So if we take movies like like Marvel, we even have merch, we have posters, and we have so many other things, right? Yeah. True, true, true.
I want to tell one movie, ma'am.
Yes, Mahesh, go ahead.
I heard only the religious name of the movie is Kala Hasti Mahatyam. Kala Hasti Mahatyam.
Okay. Which language is this?
Telugu.
Okay, okay.
It
Thank
is
you.
about Sivaratri.
Okay, okay. Yeah. LCU also. Yeah, I think you're talking about this Lokesh Kanagaraj movie, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking. So nowadays movies are no longer it's about the story or something. We are just looking into the director, and we can see how the directors are connecting different movies together. Like I said, this Marvel it's like an entire universe, right? It's not just one movie. We have books, we have comics, we have a lot of interconnected stories, right? Lot of characters, and each character have a specification. They have a costume, they have a moral, they have a punchline, they have a music, they have
James
like,
Bond.
oh, yes, yes, yes. So they are like more like cultural products, right? Yes, yes.
They
So
inspire you to get better at your job,
yeah,
kind of.
true, true, true. That is also there because they sell, like I said, they are not selling the movie there. They're selling an idea. Like you are a Superman, you can save the world. You need to have certain moral values. Like even this very famous line. They, like I said, each character has a specific line, right? They have a specific set of duties, and we have merch, we have keychains, so many things. So we can see how it is a part of our entire life. Yeah, true. Okay, then with this, I will move on to the next question. So, which element of a movie most strongly influences popular culture? Like I said, there are different parts, right? We have merch, we have hoodies, we have t-shirts, or we have character star personas. and or if it aligns to a social or political theme. And like I said, every superhero or Marvel hero has a specific theme music. They have dialogues and catchphrases, like you said. It's inspiring, right? Like with great power comes great responsibility. Or like this dialogue, like I love you 3000, like so many other things, right? Yeah. Those are all things which we often use, right? We all have these stickers of this hero saying different dialogues. Yeah, we even use this on our day-to-day communication in WhatsApp. The most of the stickers we use are movie references, right? Yes. Okay, so you don't think they influence our fashion and style? Okay. Yeah, characters and star persona that as well. Social and political themes also. Yeah. And even this Batman, right? Batman references, it like it never gets old. Even now, like we can always go back to it and people like exchange dialogues, memes, everything. Okay. So most of you have selected characters and star persona. Okay, with that, I'll move to the next question. So we were talking about movies like Bahubali, this LCU or MCU, lot of these universes, right? So which types of films most strongly shape popular culture today, according to your opinion? Because there was this time where we had lot of these superhero movies, like everyone were making superhero movies, right? And even the Spider-Man, we had so many versions of Spider-Man. Spider-Man in the into the multiverse, into the Spider-Verse, we had animated version, we have Indian Spider-Man, we have so many such things. So what type of movies in the present scenario would you think? Big budget blockbusters? Yes, yes. And we also have this thing now called this pan-Indian movie, right? Where we invite heroes from all over the world. Films that go viral on social media. Okay. Regional or local cinema.
I
You
like
know,
this one.
yeah, yes, Mahesh.
I like this one. That lighted regional and the local cinema.
Okay, okay. Regional and local cinema. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Mahesh.
The local cinema is nothing but it was under around 1965 to 2000 years.
Yes,
That's what
yes.
I'm informing this.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mahesh. Yeah. Okay. So now it's equally tied, right? We want to go to theater also. We want commercial movies like big blockbusters movies, but we also want films that go viral on social media. So, like I said, like how movies influence popular culture. Earlier in those
Like
days, when yeah, yes,
an
yes,
example, Durandar.
yes.
Like Rahman the Kid's walk, his dance, that went viral after the movie.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah. That Akshay
the
Khanna's dance,
music,
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
yeah, the Akshay
that,
Khanna dance.
yeah, that is what I'm talking about. So earlier days, like say a decade ago, like how movie stars used to promote a film. They will go to a mall or they will have an audio launch properly, or even if we go back to older days we will just get the reviews on media, right? Like we will have a lot of these shows that talks about the crux of the movie. So the hero is doing this such thing. So when I was in school I used to wait for the movie review to be displayed on the TV, so then only I can get approval from my parents to watch the movie. Or we'll read film reviews, movie reviews in newspaper. Then it shifted to social media. So now like if the movie stars have to promote their film, they are going with the influencers. So they're collaborating with the influencers or they're collaborating with some kinds of brands. So we can see. So we now need movies that not only performs well on the box office, but that also performs well on social media. Like Akansha pointed out, like there is a lot of these reels. They have this reels challenge where the actor comes and dances and they post a reel challenge, dance hook step dance challenge, or some reel like recreate this scene or recreate this music or do cover version of this song. So that is how, right? So we can see how social media or this influencer culture is shaping the popularity of the film. Yes. So with that, I'll move to the next question. So do you think do movies create popular culture or simply reflect what already exists? Okay, they do both. So vice versa situation, right? Yeah, they mostly reflect it as well. Yes, that is also there. Or thus, in some cases, they create it. Like I said, a hook step or a way you wear certain, like there was this culture where we used to like open the collar, right? Or we wear a shirt, then like a t-shirt over a shirt. So like that. So it influences us, right? Yeah. Even the way we dress as well. Like if some heroine, she dresses a certain type of, in a certain type, we follow that, right? Okay, that's, at least we get inspiration from that. Yeah. So it's, I think I agree with all the answers. Sometimes they create it, or sometimes they simply reflect the all ongoing tensions. Like I said, like movies mirror the society, yeah, and also the other way around. Society also mirrors movies, or they do both. Wonderful. So, in one word, what role do movies play in popular culture? Inspire? Okay. Promote. Okay, that is a very good choice of word. It promotes.
Religion,
Yes, 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 Mahesh.
religious.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, even these movies now they're collaborating with brands as well, right? Whenever a movie trailer is playing, immediately a brand is also collaborating with it. Recently, I watched this movie Kantara, so they collaborated with this Country Delight Milk. So they show that, like, so we can see how they are influencing us to buy certain things. Yeah, it creates, it
They will
inspires. Yeah, yeah,
they
yes,
will
Mahesh.
collaborate same like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In 1880s, some of the religious people were shown like that, such as Christian movie, Hindu movie, Muslim movie, same
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So, like this, a very good example would be this Amul cartoon, right? So, Amul, it follows a very particular method. So, whenever there is something popular going on, even when, like, there is like, if it is about IPL or trophy or like anything that is popular in the week, they make a cute cartoon of that, right? So, I think Amul was one of the first brands that started doing this cartoon thing. But nowadays, I think pretty much every brands are like grooming themselves into this competition, right? So nowadays, every brands are becoming very content specific or what is relevant in the particular time. It's like they are continuously revamping their ad strategy. Yes. Just to follow it, it creates publicity, shape trends. Wonderful. Yes. Yes. Okay, now, like I said, we used to get inspiration from the way things are presented in the movies, right? So, rank these terms of how movies influence our everyday. It could be anything: music taste, fashion, clothing, online trends and memes, language, slang, social values, as well as opinions. Okay, a lot of you are saying music taste. I think it's mainly because of the reels, right? It's like a earworm. When I hear this song, this 30 seconds of any song, immediately it becomes popular. Again, Durandar. It's still not out of trend yet, right? Even now when I open Instagram, I can see at least 10
I
reels
mean,
based on this
I
Durandar.
mean, like movies which have a good background score, they also tend to go popular because of how good the music is.
Yes,
And yeah,
yes, Akash.
like a lot of movies have gone popular just because of the music. I think, according to Durandar, music was one of the things that helped it get popular. I mean, other than the movie and all, music, the background score and everything, the music that was added in, it helped promote the movie even more.
True, true. Even I didn't watch the movie, but I know almost all the songs. I know the hook step of that song to which Akshay Khanna dances. I know the step as well. I know the song as well, but I didn't watch the movie. So yeah, that's the impact we have. And in like the previous era, like say if I have to give example from Tamil movies, like the previous era was like where A.R. Rahman or Harris, when they were there, they had songs for like 7 minutes. The songs will go up to 6 to 7 minutes. You literally have to wait. There will be a music, there will be a stanza, then there will be two or three stanza. But nowadays, like music directors like Anirudh or the contemporary directors, they are even making songs so that it facilitates reels. So the songs are rather small, I would say, like 2.5 to 3 minutes roughly. And it has this hook step or some kind of catchy bit that curates to the Instagram reel, I would say. So instead of making movies for the like music for the movies, it has become now the other way now. We are making music for the reels, not the movie. Yeah. Okay, now I would want to ask, like, you can unmute and talk as well for this question. Like, can you recall a movie dialogue, a song, a scene that became part of everyday conversation or
KGF,
reels? Yeah,
KGF.
yes, yes, Sakasha.
It's
Thanks
that
for
it's
that.
that it's that violence scene. It's like violence, violence. I don't like it. I avoid, but
Uh,
violence likes me. I can't avoid. It's that one for me.
yeah, thank you, Akansha. I think the movie came in 2017. I think, yeah, that was the start of this booming of social media era, right? Like
This was
everyone were
KGF
being,
2.
oh,
KGF
KGF
2.
2. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
in the first movie, it was that if you are bad, I'm your dad.
Uh, and also that scene of where he describes the effort he makes to save that bun, right? Like how much hard work he needs to put in to earn money to buy a bread. So yeah. Ye vali tani vali. Yes, yes. Wonderful. ஒரு தடவை சொன்னா நூறு தடவை சொன்ன மாதிரி. See, I know all these dialogues by heart. And the moment I read the first word, I immediately complete the next part, even without looking into the screen. So that's the kind of impact I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And in every language, even though I don't speak the language, I know the what? I know the dialogues. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot read Hindi. I don't speak Hindi, so I cannot read
Ma'am,
it.
I will read for
Yeah,
you.
yes, Mahesh.
रहमान डकैत की दी हुई बहुत बड़ा कैसे दुबती होती है.
Okay.
This is the dialogue he says when he signs the deal with the ISI agent.
Okay,
So this
being
is
the
this is
one who
before
has written
the
it, I think I can read it maybe. Can I?
Yes, go ahead, yes.
Okay, it's like रहमान डकैत की दी हुई मौत बड़ी कसाईनुमा होती है. So it's like he talks, when that 26/11 one happens, he just gives it like a warning kind of thing.
like
Okay.
the death I give is a very unique type of way, kind of like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it'll be
So
like the
that's
most.
like his yeah that talks about his hallmark, like his influence during
I
that time.
I text it to my friends whenever they're not doing something which I want.
Okay. Yeah.
You can
True.
threaten your friends with this, actually.
Of course, like most of the dialogues we say to our friends, right? Like even I was talking to my friend, so I'm Tamil, so I watch a lot of Vadivelu movies. So when I talk to my friends, I realize I don't even talk in Tamil. I speak in Vadivelu because all of the replies we say it's a dialogue. So it's not even a conversation. We just reiterate the movie dialogues. Yeah, we even have a lot of the curated, customized stickers for that. Yeah,
Ma'am,
wonderful.
Skeletal one, the song.
What labor song?
No. Viha, Vivahana Bojana Sabbu from Maya Bajar.
Okay, Mahesh. Honey, putting a yeah, that movie, I think it released some at least 2 decades ago, but still now we all know the like if you are from Tamil Nadu, you will know the movie's dialogue by heart. Monica song also.
I'm
Yes.
also by heart in the movie from Telugu.
Okay, Mahesh. Okay.
Walter.
நானே கேட்க மாட்டேனா என் பேச்ச நானே கேட்க மாட்டேன் ஓகே why so
I
serious
no, there was this movie by Vijay. I think it was Beast.
okay
And then he says that if I put my mind to something, I don't really listen to what
yeah yeah
my
yeah
own
yeah
third
yeah
eye
yeah
says.
yeah there are a lot of such dialogues yeah again yeah Joker this one is a globally popular dialogue Wait a minute, who are you? Yeah, see, I can hear the meme. Which language is it? Na Mate Sasana. Is it
This is
This is
Telugu?
in
Telugu.
Telugu. This is in Telugu. It's
Ah,
a Bahubali quote.
Bahubali. Yeah. See, yeah. Even I don't speak the language, but I know the dialogue. Yes,
It's like
yes.
Idina Mata Namate Sasana. It's like this is
Okay.
my word. My word is like a rule kind.
Yes. Yeah. Wonderful. See, like we are immediately teleported to there, and like we remember so much of such dialogues, right? Yes. Wonderful. So with that, yeah, I think we discussed it in the beginning of the session also, and I would like to again reiterate: have you ever copied something from a movie in real life? Yes, fashion, dialogue, behavior, maybe
Many people
unconsciously.
tend to many people tend to like make um cosplays. Like many people try to dress up like the actual character, and then
Yeah.
some people like tend to imitate. Like they make covers about a certain dialogue or something, and they post it online, and then use.
True. Yeah, I think in like if we take my like our parents' generation, my mom used to say like they even name things after the heroines. Say this is Nadia clip or Jyotika's clip. So now even now that's how we describe. We'll say Kushi clip because it's very popular in that movie, Tamil movie called Kushi. So that's how it got its name. But when like I think that trend is getting again coming back. I think even like you said, this influencers also they are making like dressing up as like Rani Mukherjee from this Alia Bhatt's movie or dressing up like someone. Yeah, we are following into that trend, right? Yeah. And we have a lot of these unique dresses that became very popular. Like even from a lot of these movies as well, not just Indian cinema but global cinema as well. Like that dress from that movie. Like it holds iconic presence. Like I think even the movie, oh my god, I forgot the title. The Devil Wears Prada. Yeah. I think the dresses or the dialogues from that movie, I think that's still relevant. Yes.
And it's like of every movie has a time to get viral because it's like some movies get viral instantly. Then
Yeah.
some get released, and then like in a span of 2, 3 years, it like starts getting viral. Then
Yeah.
it's
True,
like
true.
nothing.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point you brought. It like these movies that were released some years ago, but suddenly it gets viral, right? So it's like we are bringing something from the past, or we are recreating a new past. Like maybe we didn't give enough appreciation to that movie then. We have a lot of such trends going on, like a song that would be a decade old that will be suddenly getting viral on Instagram. So it's like you're creating a past that didn't even exist. So yeah, wonderful. Yeah. So now moving on to the more detailed analysis. So do you think movies influence how society understands gender, class, or identity? We can also elaborate why also. Like why do you think to some extent? So we all agree. Yes.
Strongly
Yes.
agreed.
Yes. You agree. Yes. You can even elaborate also, like why do you think you can take any movie and you can say how it affected you, or like, you think how it affected the way society perceives the thing.
The best example is Dhurandhar. So it's like in the movie during the um the what do you call the Taj attack in Mumbai. So the live recordings from the actual event were actually portrayed in the movie. So, and the actual happenings of the movie were of the attack was actually shown in the movie, like the Parliament attack in 2001, I think, and then many other events that happened during India and Pakistan at that time. So that movie actually did shape the society a little bit because it showed the actual reality of what was happening during that time.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, like again, this 2611 attacks, we all know about it, right? But now, even when a movie is talking about it, even in the year 2026, we can still all feel that emotion, right? So that is the biggest plus point of the movie. Like, there are a lot of forms of medium, but the power cinema holds, like I said, it's like a very immersive experience, right? You can still feel the pain even though you're beside this side of the screen. We know that there are actors or that's like a movie or that is happening in a screen, but still it's emotes so much emotions, right? It's like I said, it's a very immersive experience. So yeah, so it does influence even these profound aspects like gender, class, or identity. Yes, or even the way we see world. Yes. Also, do you think like movie shape the way how we understand cool, success, or normal life? Because we have a lot of such movies as well, right? Even a good example would be Three Idiots. That movie, like, it completely redefined the idea of what success means. Yeah. I think pretty much like every millennial or zillennial would have watched that movie. And it created a huge impact, right? It's not just like, I think even in the last class we discussed about the meme beta, it's doctor or engineer, not anything else. So when that movie came, it was revolutionary, right? Okay, there is much more than just getting good marks or grades. And when that movie came during those time, it was revolutionary. Yes, yes.
I
So
mean,
you
it's
all
like,
agree. Yes.
so it's I don't wait, Peaky Blinders is not exactly a movie, it's like a series.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that shaped a lot of um people to like how they need to approach people, how they need to act, how to um make sure that their presence is a little bit dominating to the other people in the room, how to with how um yeah, how to basically withstand pressure, how to yeah, basically how to make a better version of yourself. And
Yeah,
there are
yeah, yeah.
many other movies like
Yeah, also
yeah,
when this Spanish series, or what is that? La Casa de Papel, Money Heist. Yeah, when Money Heist came, so the way we see a professor completely changed, right? So there were a lot of cool characters, but the professor, the mastermind behind that heist, he was celebrated so much, and even the way he adjusts his specs, it became a signature move. He didn't have anything fancy, or he didn't fight, or he didn't do anything, but he spoke through his to the audience through his intelligence and the way he like made that elaborate plan, the mastermind behind the heist. So we can see how this idea of what is cool keeps changing, right? There was a period when you need to be a superhero to be look cool. You need to be strong in terms of physically. You need to be strong and you need to fight in order to be a hero. So, but when this series came, there was a sudden shift. People gave more importance to intelligence. So he was the mastermind behind that haze, and he was celebrated so much, right? I've seen a lot of reels like celebrating the professor, and even the way, like he said, he just does something with his specs, and even that small gesture became so popular. So yeah, we all agreed it does shape the way we understand goals, success, or what is normal. Yeah. So like yeah, I just gave a glimpse of one of the aspects of cinema, this immersive aspect. So we can talk about other aspects as well. So what is that one power of cinema that no other art form has? Being able to
No,
portray. Yes,
cinema
yes.
actually gives a view on various fields. If, for example, if you are seeing a medical related thing, you know more about the field, or seeing a diplomatic one or underground mafia. Yeah, so you might have a certain perspective on it, but after seeing the movie, there are like this perspective also there we didn't think of. So it gives a broad way of thinking, clarity about our day-to-day surroundings.
Yes, 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 Prani. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is the way, right? Like cinema, like I said, it like aside being a huge form of entertainment, it also educates us. Like he brought in a very good example. He said like medical based movies. Like I think pretty much we all would have watched this Grey's Anatomy or Good Doctor or any kind of something related to medical field. I'm pretty sure if you're not from biology or science background, we wouldn't even read up on we wouldn't read the psychology or physiology or any kinds of books like medical books, right? But when we actually watch a series or something about medicine, even the terms, even though we don't understand it, we make an effort to learn the terms, right? Yeah. Even there was a point when I was obsessed with this series, Grey's Anatomy. It's like they will speak all in medical terms, but still I used to watch and I felt entertained as well as I felt educated as well. Yes, yes. Blend multiple art forms into one. Wonderfully put. Yes. Like visual, musical, everything. Yeah. Story writing. Wonderful, wonderful. It reaches the audience. Yeah. Like I said, like cinema is a global language, right? Yeah, it reaches everyone. Not everyone will have the time, like, or the affordance to read a book or go educate themselves on some kind of topic. But say if you make a movie on something, there is 100% sure that anyone can understand it, right? Even if it is a different language movie, we have subtitles and there are a lot of adaptations. So yeah, it reaches people. Yes. Wonderful. Okay, again, this was the first question I'm asking from the very, very beginning. So, do you think films are primarily for entertainment or for education and critique? It can be both or it can be just for one purpose. You can open the floor for discussion. Both? How?
Education.
Yeah, yes, yes. Mahesh.
It's based on education only. Second is
Only for
entertainment.
education.
Ma'am, not only the education, we have an entertainment also.
Yeah. So you agree both for educating, for entertainment, as well as critiquing as well, right? We critique, like we have a lot of these movies about political movements or say so many other things. Like we make movies criticizing politicians as well, or any kind of whatever flaws in the system, like movies like Jawan. They spoke a lot about this society, right? Yeah, like how the loopholes functions in a society. So those kind of movies will come under the category of critiquing something existing. Educating, I would say, like different language movies or that educates on different culture and different topics. Yes. Entertainment, like, yeah,
And
we have a lot of entertainment movies. Yes.
yeah, a movie can actually educate and critique at the same time. So
Yes.
if it's like a very political based movie, it can show you the actual underhanded or the good stuff happening in political scenarios, as well as show you what wrongdoings are being done, like how people are getting manipulated, how some politicians manipulate votes, how they buy people, how they do things, and then it can also tell you that these are the things you should be doing and what you should not be doing, and how
Yes.
to
Yes.
like it helps you understand it in a better way. And then at the
True.
same time, it's entertaining as well because you're learning more stuff from the movie.
Yeah. Like I said, we have a lot of the serious movies as well. Like we have movies like Schindler's List or 12 Years a Slave. And if I say if you have to pick regional language movie, we have JB, we have Pariyerum Perumal, and like so many huge body of movies that talks about almost all different aspects. Like the movies now I listed talks about
Lucifer.
Holocaust. Yeah, Holocaust, like this caste-based inequalities, class-based inequalities, like how corrupt politicians or any loopholes in the system. We have a lot of such movies, right? Yes. Okay. For me, more than entertainment, it is for education because I choose the films that would indulge me into a new world or perspective, like thriller, political emotion, like Gandhi, my father movie. Yes. Like I said, yeah, we evolved, right? Our choice of watching movie changes. Now we no longer watch movies for entertainment, right? Like earlier we used to watch movies like this Mona or like Frozen or those kind of movies. But the movies now we watch, like you said, we all have this specific genre of movies we like. We want to be challenged. It's not just for the sake of killing time or just for entertainment. We want to be challenged, right? If I watch a movie, it should trigger me, like in a good way. It should challenge my ideals or it should challenge the way I certain things. It should educate me on something which I didn't know. Yes, wonderful. Like I said, like Like cinema has always been that kind of medium. Like not just entertain people, but it also makes you question why certain things are the way they are. Yeah, wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, now, so you all spoke about that, like music has a huge impact on the way we perceive a film, right? So how does music in a film affect your emotion? You can share an example as well, like how this movie's music elevated it to another level or something.
Actually,
I was
before
going to ask
the
you about the music.
Yeah. Yes, Praneeth. Yeah. Mahesh, can you just wait? He was talking first. Yes, Praneeth.
actually before the release of the movie, the music will come first. If it's
Yeah. I couldn't hear you. I think I lost you.
now you can hear.
Yeah, but very feebly.
Uh, ma'am, before the
Yeah. You were talking about how movie, like music get released before the movie get released, right?
yes, ma'am. So we can have an idea about that movie, and with if it's liked by us, we have a certain perspective that the movie will be also nice, like the music. So it is also one kind of promotion for the movie.
Yeah. I think it happened like I think even a decade ago, in not even decade, like I would say 15 years, like more than a decade ago, in like 2011 or 2012, like you said, they first released the music album. So I have a lot of such movies where listen to the songs before I actually watch the movie. So it creates a curiosity, right? Also, it allows you like room for thoughts, like how we used to visualize how this song will be picturized and how will this song will be portrayed in the movie. And even after the movie gets released, we used to wait for the video songs to be out. Yeah, BGM of 96 movie. Yeah, it's still very nostalgic, right? So whenever someone is talking about high school or high school reunion, we all can relate to the BGM, right? Yeah. Wonderful. So that day I was watching this video about how they make or curate the sounds for a horror movie. So they were talking about how they get inspiration from a baby's cry. Because when you hear the baby cry, it creates a certain kind of anxiety in you. So they use those, so they get the tonality from the baby's crying and then they put it to the horror movie. So that is what I watched in this video years ago. So I found how interesting this psychology is. So that is why this eerie music, when we hear, it's not just fear, right? It's doing something. So it's alerting it. It's making your brain to be alert that you're going to get scared. So be ready. So the music is preparing us to get scared even before a ghost emerges out from beside the couch or from the cupboard, there is this eerie music coming, right? So the music is preparing us to get feared or get scared before the actual
It
scene appears. Yeah.
it gets you into the mood of the movie.
True. Like I even watched a horror movie. So there was this clipping. So they said if can we replace they replaced the horror movie with some funny music. So when I watched that scene, it wasn't scary at all. So we can see how what kind of impact it is creating. So they use specific set of instruments, specific set of notes, and I still remember the theme music for Conjuring. It's so eerie. It's so scary. Yeah. So we can see even the scene won't be that good, or like it just a ghost will emerge out of the car, from the cupboard. But the music that elevates the scene to another level. Yeah, true. So I think, like you said, film, it appeals to all senses, right? It appeals to all like our five senses, like to our ears, eyes, and it's like a very immersive experience. Yes. உள்ளத்தில் நல்ல உள்ளம் song. Yeah. It's like a very old song, but still it's evergreen. Yeah. Attached to the overall experience because we tend to live the story while we see it. Amaran movie song. Yes. Sitaramam movie. Yeah. It's more visual than the film connects with our feelings and emotions. Yes. Yar Petra Magano. Yeah. That's a very emotional song. Like, yes. Okay. So again, I'm bringing you back to the aspects of how movie influences the way we perceive things or see the world. So can you recall a movie that changed your perspective on life, politics, or identity? Like, could be anything. Like, what was it? Like, I didn't know. You can even share, like, okay, I didn't know about this aspect until I watched this movie. I didn't know this happened until I watched this movie. So you can talk about it, any personal experiences.
Can I go first here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I watched this movie called Gandhi, My Father. It was from 2007, by Feroz Abbas, I guess. So it was starring Akshay Khanna only, and that was actually giving me a very different perspective about Mahatma Gandhi from the eyes of his son, where for the entire world he was the father of the nation. He was such a great personality related to the freedom fighting and all, right? But from a son's perspective, how he was neglected by the father because he was busy in all those worldly activities, how he lost many of the opportunities because of his father Gandhi. So all that just saddened me to the core, and I was crying the entire movie. It was absolutely amazing. I recommend it to everyone. But yeah, that really changed my perspective on how a person can be for the family side as well as for the world, the same person.
Wonderful, wonderful example, Aranya. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone
Can I go
else?
next?
Yes, yes,
Sorry,
Akansha.
ma'am.
Yeah, so
Yes, yes.
basically the movie for me was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Ah,
So it's like the movie is that there's this guy, Benjamin, who's born an old man. And he's like the shape of a baby, but as he grows older, he grows younger. He becomes younger. Like he's born an old man, and as he's aging, he becomes a younger man. So he misses out on many opportunities in life, many obstacles. He even falls in love, but then he realizes he can't be with the person because he's going to turn back into a baby when he's about to die.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
is a very heartbreaking movie for me.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Akansha. Yes, Mahesh, you want to talk
I know
or
only the religion only. Religion.
okay?
There
What
is a
movie?
story about that.
Okay. Okay, I
A
think if
person
I have,
did,
yeah,
a
I
person
couldn't.
did the wrong something. So he went to the Shiva temple, and a person asking the forgiveness to Lord Shiva, but God didn't forgive that. So after that, Lord Shiva has eyes. So it was started to crying. After that, one person without seeing the God, he's kicking the Lord Shiva. After that, he murdered. He murdered. It means he punched the eyes, and another eyes was got tear, not with the blood. And one person says that, తండ్రి నన్ను క్షమాపణ చేయి ఇంకెప్పుడు తప్పు చేయను. He says that. After that, he prayed to the God. When Parvati and Parameswaram entered into the temple, they prayed. They gave a prayer
You
to
can
the
just
person.
tell the which aspect it impacted you. So it appealed to your spiritual aspect. Like I can gather from whatever you said. So let's keep at it, or which aspect that appealed to you.
The aspect is obtained to you is very sad about that.
Okay, it made you sad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mahesh. Any more responses or we'll move on to the next question? Yeah. Yes, yes, Praneeth.
Movie because it's the diplomatic movie.
I couldn't
Actually,
hear you so well. Sorry.
now okay.
Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. Uh, I cannot hear you, Praneeth. Okay, I'll come back to you. Maybe I think there is some kind of internet issue from your side. Okay, now we talked about the emotional or personal appeal. So now you can talk about a movie that connected you to a global issue. Say like climate, war, or inequality. Like I said, Schindler's List movie, I think pretty much you all can, I think would have already watched, or you can even watch. Talks about like Holocaust. It's like a very hard hitting movie. Yeah. Parasite, wonderful. Yes. Okay, no issues, Praneeth, no issue. Right, yeah. I think even I saw some video about how they drew all frames of the movie first, then they started shooting the film to make sure the class divide. So you can always see the lady of the house, like she'll be climbing the stairs and the family will be in the basement. So we can see how even visually they beautifully portrayed the class inequality. Yes. Train to Busan, okay, World War Two, Z, okay. Wonderful, wonderful examples. Then, okay. So, like I said, we have a lot of this huge genre of films, right? We have political films, historical films, where we talk about a certain group of people, a certain community of people, people belonging to a certain part of the world. So, what responsibilities do filmmakers have when representing real events or communities? So, even recently, we had this movie, right? Oh my God, I don't know. It is a Bollywood movie, Siddharth Malhotra, and they Janvi Kapoor she was
Param
portrayed as,
Sundari.
yeah, she was portrayed as a Malayali girl, and there were a lot of criticism for that movie,
Yes,
saying
the
that,
backlash. Yes.
yeah, she don't look like, she doesn't speak like actual Malayalam, or even the name was very controversial, and all she did was climbing trees and plucking coconuts. Like, in what real world a Malayali girl is existing like that? So we can see how they're not even making an effort to go learn about the real culture of the people, how they live. At least the director would have taken a flight to Kerala, and he should have at least stayed in Kerala for 1 or 2 days. He would have learned something. So there were a lot of like backlash about the misrepresentation of culture or any kind of thing. Yeah.
Like most filmmakers, they actually research completely. Like Aditya Dhar and many other filmmakers, they research about the event, about the happenings of that time, like completely. And then some people, they, just for I won't take names because I wouldn't really know, but like many filmmakers, they just make the movie for the sake of making a movie. They don't really give that importance to the movie. It's like budget kam pad raha hai, we have to make a movie and all.
Yeah, like Seki said, cinema is like a huge medium, right? The impact we are talking about, like it reaches millions of people. Sometimes a regional language movie is getting represented in global film festival as well. So, like cinema is a global language. So the impact of not representing something correctly or making misrepresentation is like huge. Yeah. So at least the basic courtesy of any film directors, like you said, they should need to do basic research about whatever they said is true, or at least they can at least put a caption like these are like not true, like these are based on something, some assumptions, or these are not based on real incidents. At least they need to put some kind of uh caution in before even releasing the movie. Yes. The
Yeah,
stigma backlash. Yeah.
it's like if you misinterpret anything in the movie which is shown on a global platform, it changes the opinion of people. So if they come across a person for like regarding Param Sundari, if they actually come across a Malayali, someone who's watched the movie, they might actually think that okay, yeah, Malayali people are like this. Why is she acting so differently and all?
True, true. And it's a Bollywood movie, right? No one would know how like Malayalis will be, because like we are talking about down south, like yeah, it's like a different state they are talking about. So there is this misrepresentation, right? Like they're not actually, like they're not, only job is not to pluck coconuts from trees. Like, and how unfair is it? I don't know. Like, is it the filmmaker's mistake or the actress's mistake? She didn't make an effort to learn about her character. I don't know. So that's
And
the, yeah.
to add to this point, connecting the previous meme one, I've actually read a meme that, Bollywood is trying to erase few stereotypes by making, films of other regions, and thereby they are creating more stereotypes.
Yeah, true, true, true.
And another thing which I would like to share is related to this question. I think the sensitiveness of an event, of a very sad one, like a massacre of any or any death kind of thing, that can be actually, the intensity can be reduced so that the filmmaker should be responsible of.
Yes, true, true. Like before, like you said, wonderful. Yeah, really sensitive issues that, like, whatever that need to be censored, or it should come with a warning, like, say, this movie should be watched by people above 18, or she should get the appropriate certificate, or it should come with a warning, like, say, violent scenes or trigger warning. Yeah, and I think pretty much like if they're talking about a real incident, they usually change the name. They won't use the actual name of the place or the person involved, right? So there are a lot of these nuances that need to be maintained while making or when representing someone or some people or a group of people. Yes, wonderful.
I have an example for that. Actually, in the Telugu movie Major, so the character played by Shobita Dulipala, it was actually of a man. But the person was not comfortable, so they changed the gender, the name, and gave that role to her, it seems.
Yes, true, true. That makes sense. Yeah, again, if the person you're making a film about is like alive, so if you're making a biography of someone, you need to get their permission, right? Is it like you're fine with sharing your personal life, or is it okay for you to portray the scene in certain way? Of course, they
I
should
have an
get the
example
permission
too.
first. Yes, yes, Akansh.
I keep taking the example of Durandar. I'm extremely sorry, but like in the movie, they mentioned that the person who went to Pakistan was Sachkirat Singh Rangi, but the same name has been used in, I think, Uri or Kargil,
Yes,
like the
Uri
same
Uri.
name. Uri, right? Yeah. So the same name was used in Uri. So that has sparked a lot of confusion because they don't know whether it's the actual person in Uri or the actual person during the movie. But then they got to know that the actual person was someone else. I
Okay.
forgot his name. But yeah,
I
uh,
think Major Mohit Sharma.
yeah, Mohit Sharma. So basically, they used another person's name instead of using Mohit Sharma's name.
Yeah, yeah, true. Yes, yes. That like I said, if the person, the concerned person is okay with being portrayed, I think most of them wouldn't want. So the ideal way is to change the name, and some even put like before the film, they make some like they put a warning like most of the scenes are imagined, they didn't happen, or based on real incidents, or if it anyway resembles to you, like they are not, it's not intentional. So those kind of warnings, you should make sure that, yeah. Okay. This as well. This is also, I think we discussed all along the session. But anyway, I'm putting it out front of you. So do you think cinema is more of a mirror reflecting reality or a window where you are imagining possibilities? Why? Like you even talked about the aspect like how society is influencing movie and movie influences a society, and you said sometimes popular films create popular culture or they just reflect existing popular culture. So what is your take on this? It can be both because it can reflect actual scenarios and stigmas and also create new perspective and new imaginations of a certain viewing. Yes, wonderful. Anything else?
I think it would be both because not all movies are based on actual happenings of the world, and not many
Yeah.
reflect actual happenings. And most movies also imagine certain scenarios, like they create new scenarios to give people a different perspective of something. And then there are few movies which show exactly what's happening, like they completely portray what is going on. So I think it would be both.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Kansha. Yeah, like movies give us that freedom, right, to create. So if you take Avatar example, like James Cameron, he created an entire universe. Like he created different human beings and even the animals or the place they live in. Everything it was like created, right? So it's beautiful. We can see how movies gives us the freedom to create an entire universe or like imagine things. Like again, I'm drawing the example of this Marvel, DC films, a lot of these universes. Yes. So it's both. Wonderful. So yeah, again, this has been something I've been discussing throughout. So cinema is often called a global language. Do you agree? Why or why not?
It would be called a global language because it's the one thing that unites people all across the world. So it's like if it shows a perspective to many people, so it can be relatable or it can resonate with many people at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it connects people. So yeah,
True. And I think recently I watched, not recently, a year ago, Kottukali. So there is this Tamil film called Kottukali. So that entire movie has no dialogues. No dialogues and no music as well. They captured real sounds. So like if they are going in an auto, you can hear the auto. Like if they are walking over a bridge, you can hear the sound of the water. So the entire movie didn't have any dialogue and it didn't have any music, but still the message it conveyed is so deep. So I would agree, like it's not just about this movie. Like I said, now when we talked about movies, we spoke about Parasite, we spoke about like spoke about this curious case of Benjamin Button. So we can see like nothing is a barrier when it comes to cinema. It could be a French film, it could be a Spanish film, a language, even there are movies without dialogues as well. So it's such kind of medium where it appeals to people of all age, all groups, and people across all the world, right? So if you have to speak to the world, one good thing is like one easiest way to do so is like make a movie. So that's like the reach you get through a movie. It's like it's huge. And I think, yeah, there are a lot of such movies. Like I said, we watch, and like even though like most of us are bilingual or trilingual, but we watch almost all languages films, right, with subtitles or even the dubbed version or adapted version. So yeah, we all agree that cinema is the global language. Wonderful. Okay, I think this should be the last question. So what do you imagine cinema will look like 50 years from now? This is like a very speculative question. How would cinema look like?
I'd like to say a joke. I just say Bollywood would try to copy Tollywood and the South Indian type movies because if you're noticing, Bollywood is running out of ideas. Like this is according to me, Bollywood is losing ideas and they are either trying to recreate certain films that are being original from South Indian movies or other areas, and they're trying to make it their own, and they're terribly
Yeah,
failing at it. So I feel that would be one problem, because now the originality of Bollywood has come down terribly.
true. Because like yeah, if I take like 2 decades ago, Bollywood was this huge industry when you in terms of Indian cinema. Like we had like small industries like Bollywood or like Kannada films didn't get that much popularity like compared to now. So when we look at the visibility, even like Malayalam movies get like Malayalam movies in the sense like small budget films, like the visibility the movies get, it's like huge, right? So people are now also they're moving away from these grand movies or like movies that should be a blockbuster or something. People are more story oriented. Even the small budget movies are performing so well and in so many regional languages, not just like you said, like Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, Telugu, or anything. Even the regional language movies are performing so well. Yes, yes.
And it's
PA
like
actors. Yeah. Yes, Akansha.
and it's like many people are trying to merge both the industries. So like like many movies are coming out right now where they're mixing Bollywood actors and Tollywood actors. For example, I think Spirit. Yeah, Spirit, Tripti Vimri and Pravas.
This
Uh,
pan-Indian thing. I think it
yeah,
started
the
with
pan India.
Bahubali, right? They make
Yeah,
this movie in all languages. But that is also good, right? Now we are
I
acknowledging all the
mean,
languages. Yeah.
yeah, that is true. But then it's like even Bollywood is like downgrading right now, and they're trying their best to like stay at the top.
True. Like that is the I don't know. It's like the circle of life, right? Like earlier, like Bollywood used to be so popular. Now, like they're
Yeah,
giving way for Mollywood,
it's
Bollywoods, and
like Congress
Tollywood.
before. It is like Congress before BJP.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we are waiting for the rise, or I don't know, either the rise or the downfall of Bollywood. I don't know, but I hope so. People continue encouraging such good movies, that not just of any like big hero movies or big blockbusters. Like people should encourage movies with good storyline or good message. So yeah, wonderful. And I think we have come to the end. No questions. Okay, but we are running out of time. So I'll just stop the presentation. Okay, so like I think regarding the take home project, you will be receiving a mail by this week soon. So the email will be very elaborate and it will have all the steps you need to follow. And if you have any questions, you can write it in the forum or we can take it up in the next live class. So today I thought of talking about it, but we are out of time. So don't worry, we'll send you a detailed mail regarding the takeaway home project with all the instructions, and we'll also discuss it in next live class. We have 2 more live classes. So if you have any questions or doubts, you can talk to me. And thank you again for being so interactive today. I think almost all of you spoke today. I heard from a lot of you. So thank you all so much for again like joining on a Saturday evening and interacting so well. Like I said, it's always a pleasure to meeting you guys, to chat with you guys, and I'm also learning a lot from you. It's a learning process both ways. So thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, happy
Thank you,
Valentine's Day.
ma'am.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye.